Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
We're in that pick, but BLG have so much early aggression.
Yeah, and they do end up going with the Nico. I think we are going to see a lot of these enabling picks for Knight from the mid lane, especially if they are able to get Twisted Fate for Bin, because Bin is able to do...
Oh, and Keen doesn't have a whole lot of tools, wasn't able to get a lot of experience due to the early ignite from Elk. They might be in deep trouble here.
Red card to take aggro, it would seem. Waiting for a bit more time. Good initial damage coming in for Elk. Keen getting lower and lower. Nice gold card. He started Pathmaker level 1. Elk getting healed up. One final auto, and Bin grabs the kill. See where Bin wants to go next as he is also resetting. Elkanon really want to get this wave in, but Keen has the health advantage, so he's just going to continue to walk up. Pathmaker going in, just dashing out, buying as much time as he can. He got the Aftershock proc, but now Elk wants to finish. Q3 coming out, and Tofu Strike's not going to connect. Flash forward on! Bloodthirsty support, you love to see it.
And Keen, he goes in, and I'm like, Keen, what are you doing? CP, they're looking to punish on the cross map instead.
Goes from Bin. Chovy on the way, Q3 forward, Fate sealed, gonna go. Bin, nice sidestep, ghosting out. Chovy trying to cover the escape route, but ghosting TF is damn fast. Unbound Soul wants the Q3 for the knockup to interrupt the Destiny, but has to snap back. Bin should just be able to ult out if he so chooses. But of course, doesn't have it for another 8 seconds. 7, counting down. And Pays is going to get curl credit. Bin, nice sidestep trying to turn it back, but that's the Requiem. Sing a song for Bin.
Is he out?
But he's out!
He's out!
A song of survival!
He's
No,
out!
Pays!
The railgun from downtown!
And if anyone ever steps up particularly well at a turret, you can take him down as Jovi. Will be fine, but the turret still going to go down for BLG.
For a second, and that's what costs him. I mean, you love to see it, right? Confidence from Pays. Again, a member we didn't expect a lot from in the context of this year.
Whenever you're facing against the Twisted Fate and a Nico as well, the pick potential is definitely there on the side of BLG. Bin not going to get picked this time around.
Quick flash out, gold card locked. Chovy already burned the soul on down. Flash follow, but the wind becomes lightning. Chovy might be in trouble. The Q3 out, and the TP coming in to try to save the day. Bin wants to take down Chovy, but there's Keen to body block. Bin oversteps and is knocked down.
Bin tries to go. Only Elk's calling. Gen.G really want to contest for this.
Set up there, Shun. Seems laser focused on the Dragon. Has marked up Pays. Are they just willing to flip it? Double bubble, good start to the fight, but Keen frontlining as he needs to. Bin using the ultimate, where's he going to go? Drake taken down by the side of BLG. Gen.G, they know they lost the objective. They want to get out, but they want to turn it back on Knight. And Power Blast Cone gets him out.
And just try and burn when you have such a hard time of face checking, as you guys keep on highlighting.
And look, like when you have Karthus and you have Yone, even if Senna does no damage to the objective, it does not matter. Malignant's importantly now completed by Canyon, level 13 as well, getting stronger as we approach the fight.
Gonna fight it, here we go.
Elk sitting on free items. He is the one to look out for in this fight. How much damage can he do?
Coling to open things up, just a little bit of poke. Pathmaker from the Cassante to get next to the Drake. Shun, is he focused on the objective or the fight? Chovy ready to find the angle, and he has Q3 ready to go. Trying to seal the fate of Shun, but the sidestep's not gonna get it. Shun again! Knight! The follow-up is clean, and Bin is tearing through the rest of the team. Elk is standing tall. Canyon's death defied, or at least delayed, as Chovy tries to finish off Elk. The snapback doesn't get him. The Chemtech Soul makes the difference.
Pays on lands now. Gen.G, they have a strong team finding composition still at 4.5k behind. They're going to need to find an absolutely insane angle. There are a lot of flashes down, so maybe if Keen can get onto the back line.
Missile dive. Chovy just burned Q3. Gonna go over the wall with the soul unbound. Devour is there for Lehens, trying to take the jungler out. Tidal wave to disengage, but still he drops. Shun deleted. Gen.G setting their sights on the Baron.
They've got to force, they've got to force. They still have Chovy's ultimate here. So Yone is like their possibility of a turn.
Shouldn't be stolen, but can they win the fight?
Knight using the shapeshifter, spotting them out. Chovy fishing for the angle, Q3, while the rest of the team burns it down, but it's been off to the side. The objective isn't falling fast enough. Fate sealed, they just want to finish it, they just want to take the Baron, but can they get the follow-up fight? Elk untouched for now, he doesn't have a flash, but it might not matter. Abyssal died, backstep from Elk. Dawning Shadow, only connecting on the Lucian is Bin. Desperately tries to make a stand, but the 4-man core of Gen.G takes the hands, trusting the smite. Gen.G now backing away, seeing the Destiny come out. Waiting for it to expire, not wanting to give the flank angle, staying grouped up. Chovy stacking the Q on the Elder. But it's Bin behind them. Chovy really wants to find that Q3 onto Elk. He'll have to try to find something else, though. Instantly snaps back, but Lehen still goes in. Crucially, Wall of Pain to try to disrupt on the rest of the team. Baron, Dragon, not the focus. Knockup comes in from Knight, and it's clutch. Dawning Shadow kicking things off, but Lehen's is already drop as well.
Yes.
Elk in the backside in the meantime, it is Keen. Keen who's making the difference. The ulti coming in from Canyon. The two-man core. Chovy standing strong. Shouldn't it on. Still there. Keen zoning them away. Doesn't want to risk the 50-50. Wants to keep Chovy on that objective. Wants to give him the buff. 900, 800. Zoning them away. And now they can turn. Now they can look to burn BLG down with the power of the Elder Drake.
They might not want to. The big thing there, Carver's
USS. He is very, very difficult to deal with.
Gets the blast cone. Gets back into the pit. Shun. Wind becomes lightning. Objective marked. 5K. Getting lower. Elk off to the side, 3K. Baron gonna fall in favor of Gen.G, and BLG just coming for a spectator play. Elk gonna be forced to dash back. Keen dashing in. No angle to keep the fight, but Ben grabbing the mid lane tower.
BLG are still pulling him around the map, but the objective does go the way of Gen.G. We'll see if this time around they are able to use it as Ben. Gets
Missile
knocked
dive,
up.
good knockup. Follows the TF. Tongue lash. Oh, just barely misses.
Minus TP.
Ben now running, Abyssal dive. Waiting for the gold card, hits it, but they're chasing him down. Paze is here too, surely there's no way Ben escapes this one. He just doesn't have the tools. Pathmaker forward, nice slow coming in as well from the Randuins, and Ben taken out in the side lane, shut down.
Open season for Gen.G to push.
We've also gotten to the point where Canyon with the Gathering Storm, even more AP amplified as well by the death cap. So it's not going to get easier, and Gen.G for the first time it feels like forever reclaim a gold lead.
And no matter how good Ben's movement is, how good Elk's movement is, you just can't get away from the Requiem. Wall of Pain laid down. BLG doing what they can to walk up to clear some of these minions away. It's just Gen.G empowering their cannons to push the tower for them.
And Chovy will take care of the mid lane secondary turret while they finish up the bot side one themselves. Ben is up in 5 seconds.
BLG slowly getting bled out of this game. Baron buff for another minute and 30 seconds. One inhibitor down. Wave's not in a great state to grab another, but BLG feel like they know that they're on a clock. This game is not getting any easier.
Now the bot side inhib is down.
Chunk damage, the cooldown already used, and Gen.G will force.
Destiny there. TP behind, empowering them. Elk stepping up. Damage onto Lahan's not a priority target. Paze also getting chipped away. Chovy going over the wall onto Ben, knocking him back with the Soul Unbound will bring him in. Shun gets the timing wrong. He can't quite get into the pit.
Are they flipping this?
5K. Are they willing to? Gen.G
Look
debating on the next play. Q3 is there for Chovy if he wants it. Knight going over the wall. The timing on the blast cone, he locks up too, but they're not really priority targets. Keen still stepping up. Elk taken down. Dawning Shadow over the top of the fight. The Elder falls. BLG out of options. Out of game one.
Somehow no one dies on Gen.G. It's a clean ace at 38 minutes. And Gen.G, their signature team fighting, comes up huge again.
Canyon will get that one. He smites the Elder, and Gen.G will take game one.
Discipline from start to finish. Punishing the missteps, knowing they outscale, taking their time. They lose the soul. They lose the 50-50s, but they win game one. Gen.G strike the first blow in the MSI final.
It's like, at least just for some levels, right? Because you're facing the Varus Ashe that we saw thrown down really, really early on. The double hail of blades is always crazy hard to deal with. Maybe you want to go on hit Varus though.
Burn Chovy's flash.
But that is one of the most useful things that top laners do in lane swaps is pay their visits towards mid. But here's the teleport in.
Punish. Hook perfectly timed by Lahans. We haven't seen it in a while, but that's the crank, baby.
Right from the get-go, Ben not able to stop.
3 on the minions there to try and go for a dive onto Chovy.
Ben's on his way.
Level 3 Camille. Diving between the
No
towers. Chovy in trouble. The hook shot, the wall dive. It does not matter. He tries to dodge, but there's just too much damage.
I think Gen.G are going to take this.
Ultimately, I'm not good at math, but it did look cool. And now we're going to see if Lahens can land another hook. Knock up there. Glacial to make sure the slow and on is in trouble. Lahens is on fire in this game.
Lahens clutching it here. It's level 6, of course. You have to respect this as Sejuani engage.
Chovy doesn't have TP.
On. Face checking the bush. Initial CC locking up. He's trying to backstep. Permafrost is there, but Knight is body blocking. Lahens hitting the hook in the nick of time, and down goes the support, but Shun looking to follow up. Face call to bring him back. Knight committing for the kill. Now 3 members in the pit. Knight in the midst of everybody. Knight just trying to hold on. Cloud Drake's starting to do a little bit more damage. Knight's got nowhere to go. Pays! Rips the spear out of him, and now Chobi's arrived, looking for the Q3, ready to go over the wall. Soul unbound, can't follow, flash forward, Q3 about to come through. Elk trying desperately to make it out to safety, but now the follow-up is there. He snaps back into the waiting arms of Jun. Jun knocks him aside and takes down PIA.
Bin is on the way too, they're not even done. BLG want the extended fight. The Camille here has ultimates, but they can't chase into the darkness of the jungle.
Even though they get that exit kill, nicely done by Shun, making use of the chaos there. Canyon and Keen coming over was such a big deal, is because it did often feel like if Chovy was ever taken out of the game, either in this manner.
That because they're looking so good on a completely different style of composition. They are so melee and short range heavy, and they have to keep on forcing like this, and they are making play after play after play.
MSI final showing us more. Good catch initially onto Canyon.
Whoa.
Follow-up C is there. They're willing to burn every ulti they got. Elk gonna grab considered.
It's
He won't be. Fair enough.
Possible TP angle here.
Servers excellently highlighted. Hextech ultimatum to deny the elastic slingshot. Let's bounce coming out from Keen. He's still a very tanky Zach. Now just trying to wander away to safety. Tack sweep gonna offer a little bit of a slow. Keen slowly but surely getting cut down. Passive proc. TP there for Chovy, but it doesn't look like he's gonna use it. Quick pick on the top side for BLG.
Big thing there was that there wasn't enough of a response of Gen.G. Canyon was moving.
Clearing out wards on their own side so that On can get some Fog of War to fire the Ash Arrow greatly increases their chances of success, but walking into Keen doesn't.
Definitely not ideal. He'll use just for the movement speed. Gen.G don't have information in the jungle anymore, so they don't want to overcommit. But On staying a little bit too long here. Shun can try to disengage, but the Ash is already down. Lahen's now gonna fish for the hook, but holds on to it.
To ult Lahen's and pull him back now. Another one.
Another hook onto Shun, and again the follow-up is there. PIA this time gets the setup. The root's gonna connect, they're trying to body block for Lahen's. He's still standing for now. Elk forced to flash out. Now the Q comes in. The stretching strikes doesn't even need it. Let's bounce going across to Elk. They don't quite have the damage though, and On and Elk are now on the chase. Bin in the midst of the fight, trying to take Keen down. They know that he's got no passive, but Canyon's ready to frontline. The flash in! Lahen's! Another hook! Another stun! PIA still alive, but they don't want to take the risk. Gen.G backing away, knowing night is coming.
Crucially, this is lethality, not lethal tempo Kalista, so PIA's
Was the one who burned On's flash in the first place and allowed that easy follow-up kill for Canyon later. He keeps on hitting hook after hook after hook, and Gen.G are gonna need it because they do have the timer working against them this time around. If they're gonna do a longer fight, they need Chovy there. Lahen's now
instantly gone. And that's the downside. Caught out, no spells left. They saw him flashing
while BLG take Herald.
Just the objective trade. Credit to Bin, 1-1-3 in this game. Still making an impact despite sacrificing so much for himself, of course. Doesn't have a gold lead over Keen, as we see in the MasterCard lane economy snapshot. But it feels like a battle of PIA and Knight. Wasn't on my bingo card. Canyon goes a little bit wide there. Stun on the Chovy is decent for the follow-up, but now the hook coming in from Lahen. Boros ult is good, but the follow-up's not there. Shockwave only gonna hit onto one, and again, the Fate's Call is there. BLG punishing beautifully to keep the fight going, but Gen.G doing what they can to mitigate the damage.
The dive there from Gen.G, a little bit over-eager. BLG is always ready to scrap.
Lahen.
Not again.
Again! He does not miss!
The God Hand is on the rift.
Q3 ready, knock up, Fate's Call, hitting onto Knight, On flashes, but Knight cannot. Has to get out to safety, running, PIA tries to follow up with the Pierce, but it does not hit. Shutdown is huge.
Chovy's clean with it, gets both flashes right there. Knight barely escapes, On is put into the dirt, and Bin at least will pick up some side lane tower gold here on the commit. It's not a 1-for-1 for long, because the God Hand strikes again. Perfect accuracy. People keep clearing out wards. Now we got a passive proc on bottom side. What happened here? Bin.
Len just walks up. Power fist for the knockup, slow, extra CC. Bin trying to heal, flash away from Chovy, but Chovy's damn fast. But now the follow-up, the spear. What does it hit?
He lives!
It doesn't hit Bin!
Oh!
And look at the cross map. They had Heralds. That's going to be an inner for BLG.
BLG, pressure on the top side. He might just keep this one going. Lahen's the only one
in particular can get access to that. It's going to be really hard for BLG because it's going to be basically only Bin as Bin.
Bin.
Uh-oh.
Caught out. Where else does he want to go? Has already used the adaptive defenses, but should just die here. They don't do a lot of damage, but when there's three of them, it's going to be more than enough.
Of course it's Lahen's.
They have to be a roaming death squad here on the side of Gen.G. Like you're talking about, their win con is stacking dragons for the soul. This is a terrible team for siege.
They're keeping it going!
Kills.
Should trying to interrupt. Excellent use of the stopwatch coming from Knight, but he's still in the midst of two. Elk standing back. He doesn't want to risk anything. TP now going in. Keen ready with the follow-up. It's another Zach, but a good shockwave, but an even better ulti coming in for Chovy to kill off the ADC. Lahan's looking for another hook angle, trying to find the ball, but it gets on! He actually cannot miss!
Lahan's with the point and click hands. Finds another, but it's again Gen.G. They keep looking for the
It's literally 20-minute Baron on spawn.
Gen.G, have they bet too much on this call? Lahan's waiting off the outside, wants to keep Shun out of the pit. Crucially, Chovy eating forward, knowing the objective's already done. As long as he denies Bin, they'll get it. Purple Worm down. Bin in the middle of 5, and it was not the call they needed. Purple Worm for Gen.G. Shun though wants to keep the fight on, is there. Knight waiting over the wall, he needs to find the angle, but the rest of his team is already dead. Keen not afraid to pull the trigger. Triple kill for Pays in the midst of it all.
And BLG, his impact is so big, but Pays is 10-1, which he is about to finish his GA.
Look, when the beefy boys show up, they need somebody to do the damage, and that has been Pays. Bin, though, in the 1v1, has 2 items, but doesn't have enough to fight 3 people. Again, it's the same story. Gen.G for Gen.G to go for the end. 18 seconds, 4.1K, and growing. Red Bull Baron power play. Gen.G stomp. Ben tried so hard to take Chovy out of the equation, but every other member of Gen.G stepped up in his place. Now he's amongst 3. Attack sweep to kick off. The hook already hit. The follow-up, and Chovy's on the way. Pays absolutely legendary.
Look at the minimap. The rest of BLG can't even do anything because they kill him so.
What could be one final fight. If BLG want to come back in this, it's going to take a lot more than one. But Gen.G, Canyon looking again, trying to fish. The slow is there. Keen ready to follow up on. Already out of the fight. Pays. Quick kill to follow. Knight trying to hold the line alongside Elk, but they want to open up. This is why. All I'm saying is this is why we have weight classes in boxing. You're not allowed to fight someone who just weighs an extra 80 kilos. Quick arrow follow up there. Pays. Legendary. It's a victory march. Gen.G on the hunt. Shun doesn't quite fall, but Chovy wants to finish it. Quick flash out. Follow up there. Chovy smited out. Q3 to safety. And they're going to keep the push up in the mid lane. Keen ready to fish. Canyon and Lahan's as well. The front line, the death squad, marching into the base of BLG. The fall there, on flashing out of his own base. Shockwave only connecting onto Canyon, and now the turn is there. The lethality Callista, and it's a slow goodbye tonight. He tries to get the damage down. Another elastic slingshot, but nowhere is safe for BLG in this game too. Double kill for Pays. 17, 1, and 5. The kills hand delivered by his teammates across every single fight.
They're just styling it up at this point. They could have just gone back, get the
body blocked. Baron falling. BLG. Will they try to mount their last stand here? Knight's Veil. Keen though already ready to kick the fight off. The Zach coming through. Pays over the wall with the Pierce. Now the follow-up as well. Shun ulting. Chovy not quite going to connect on his. Pulled back into the pit. The fate sealed. Not going to do a lot. Elk gets taken out. Pays legendary, and it just feels like the continuation of the victory lap in this game too for Gen.G.
It's too little too late. Knight Shockwave doesn't do anything.
This is one to pick off a member of BLG.
It should be an exciting finish too, because Gen.G will just dive. Gen.G will dive over and over and over again.
Second inhibitor taken out. Bought the last one standing. Empowered minions, supers. Keen charging the elastic slingshot. Where's he gonna go? Opts to go for the cancel. Stretching strikes doesn't hit. On. Walks up, but it's just a tickle. Another stretching strike canceled. They're just trying to move the cannon minions in. Chovy now looking to find him, but doesn't hit. Crucially, though, Elk fires the ultimate, and now the fight's already kicked off. BLG trying to find their turn. BLG with Bin trying to find the angle. The fate's call for Pays is there, and that's the kill record. 19 coming through for Pays. Will he make it 20? Gen.G obliterating BLG in the base, but there's still 4 members standing. Pays continuing to walk forward. It's a shutdown onto Lahan's. BLG will hold the line. Naka for Shun. He wants to keep the fight going. Chovy now trying to back out, trying to buy a bit more space for the team. Q3 going through. He can snap back if he wants to. Unstoppable, but on. Pops the GA. And they finish him in the meantime. Pays, the Q angle is big. Chovy still living for an extra second. Canyon with the interrupt. Idol finally got one. Pays wants to finish it right here. One more. The triple! The finish! The rend for Pays! Gen.G are gonna go up 2-0.
That's 22 kills blown up by Pays. He dropped.
Possible incredible challenge. BLG doing what they can to hold on to the base here. Inhibitors are up. TP coming in. Canyon fishing for the angle. The ulti not going to connect. Chovy trying to time the Q3, but it doesn't hit. BLG want to go forward. 3 talent strike to hit Keen. Not to a lot of effect, however. They'll pop in. Delivered! Nice! Clutch! But Chovy wants to turn it back midfield. Is only going to shut down. He completely whiffs. BLG! Eyes on the prize! Focus! Determination! Gen.G torn to pieces!
The Camille plus Shockwave combination we've been dreaming of!
Elder's coming up!
On flashes.
Wait, look at mid lane. Canyon is going mid lane. They want to keep the pressure on. They got enough people out. Still 3 people escaped for Gen.G.
Can they kill Keen? Without Bin, that's the question. Canyon also can look for a steal, but oh my god, BLG!
They don't have damage, but they might not need it. Knight taken out of the pit. Keen now following up, trying to zone away the mid laner. Canyon off to the other side. The objective not focused. Gen.G trying to bet it all just to disrupt the Elder, and Canyon continues to step up. It's another kill traded back with BLG are going to take the fight. They're burning through Canyon quickly, but now On's out of the equation. Shun with the shutdown. Elk still up for an extra second. Keen just wants to finish. Shun trying to body block this to give it Elk. Look at him! Look at the movement! He's unstoppable!
The Nexus!
He's starting the objective on, not quite there yet. Lahens
Canyon is really far for a smite steal. They should just
for a
burn
pick.
this. Just burn it. They're gonna
trying
get
to
it.
burn it. Chovy on the way. All the combat power they could ask for, and Bin won't find the hook shot. Won't find.
Still holding on. Now with Elder, that's going to buy them at least a couple of minutes extra. And we'll see if that's going to be. They have double GA, and they're going to have to use that. They're going to have to actually take down this Nexus. BLG stands tenacious.
Set up there. The slow march forward from Gen.G.
Baron time's out.
Ulti goes in, on, caught out, but now the follow-up has to come through from the side of BLG. Ulti for Forrest is there, but already Keen into the back line, trying to keep things going. Flash back out, the Shockwave whiffs. Chovy Q3 not going to connect either. Pays still standing. Still doing a lot of work, but BLG holding for now. They've lost on. The repush going to come through. Keen has TP.
He wants the TP back in. He is regenning. Gen.G now looking for the ends. Can BLG find it again? No Shockwave.
Ends the flash. He hits Elk. And the clutch, he shows up, and now the turn. Now the fire back. BLG doing everything they can. Bin is still up, but he just can't find the right target. Trying to cut through Canyon. Trying to keep it going. Knight going to get taken out by Keen. And in game 2, BLG may have found a fight. But Pays is breaking records, and Gen.G are moving on to match point.
And credit to Canyon for the end. By Jungle Goat, he punishes On's positioning. On thought he was safe with the spell shield. Canyon went up, he smited it off, hit the ultimate.
It's a penta!
25.
More power.
in.
Keen meets him head first. One of the matchups that's so hard to play out for the Jacks. We saw this in the matchup, Broken Blade against Zeus. Same kill threat, but with lane swap, you can't really afford to play that summoner as Shun looks towards the bottom side of the map.
Pays and Lahens step very far up. The Abyssal Dive is going to connect. Spear, though, doesn't. The quick flash out from Pays, but he's still getting run down. Shun is on the hunt. One more Spear to try to close it out. Pays going to drop it. He knows it. Running to clear the wave. Lahens slowed up, but the play will stop there.
This is that one.
The way, so here comes the Senna. Up to the top side of the map. BLG sends Senna. They've got Nidalee all the way up there. The Jace is a kill target. He sticks around and he should be able to clean up that wave.
That's the good news. All in on the top side. Equalizer goes wide. Quick flash out from Keen. Matched by Bin. Counter-strike still there. Canyon looking to try to follow up. Kicks him into the wall. Hit confirms. Canyon grabbing the kill.
Bin just gets
Early on. But BLG just happy to have the wave frozen as much as they can.
Wow, yeah, and they're still not even calling Canyon over to help him fix. Canyon's gonna go do Raptors. Keen is fine.
Lahens rooted flashback in anticipation of the Abyssal Dive. It's a good play, but now Pays looking to follow up on Elk. Elk only level 5. Backstep coming through for Lahens. He gets the arrow down on. Very tanky.
Oh.
Do they have the damage? Thick skin there. Shun on the way. Devours Pays, but Pays is fine. Backstepping. Lahens ready to body block. Spear not going to hit on either side. Shun desperate for kills. Flashes in. The heal is there. They're trying to knock down Pays. Pays living for a little bit too long. Lahens there. But now Chovy's on the way in. The pullback. The spiraling despair. But the dawning shadow keeps on alive.
the timing from Shun absolutely crucial there. And Gen.G, they don't get the kill on L.
To try and get some turret plates. Canyon wants to punish him though.
Jumps in. No one else
Chovy
there to
STP.
collapse, but the TP, they want to commit more resources. They're ready to fight for this. Chovy on the way, but the Dragon already gone. Abyssal dive out, anticipates it. Severing Bolt onto On. Lays down the eye, roots up Elk. Decent ball of damage. Canyon ready to follow. Canyon with the kickback. Lahens is here. Pays on the way. Canyon gives his life, but Knight stands for an extra second. It's just the 1-for-1. Elk now needs to get the hell out. Chovy chasing Severing Bolt. Nice backstep from Elk.
Oh, he's stuck. Bin's on his way, but he doesn't have
Volley.
TP.
Q through for the extra healing. Chovy wants to finish, zoned away from the eye. Pays now following up, severing Bolt. Side steps from Elk are so damn good, and he just can't go down. He just doesn't. He keeps getting away. Elk is too damn clean with it.
The dodges, evasive maneuvers there from
0-2 with the Lich Bane completed. It
Lances
could be
an
Knight in
arrow.
trouble. Pays ready to go over the wall. Pierce over for a bit of extra damage. Fake call. Shun is here. Want to get the combo down. Flash out from Knights. Lahan's now there to follow up. Keen trying to chase him down as quickly as he can. Shun, though, ready with the Primal Surge. And the
The collapse is coming. Gen.G used 2 ultimates there.
On coming in. Lahan's nowhere to go. Keen cut down by Shun on the Nidalee. The Rumble obliterated, and Chengdu comes alive for BLG.
And BLG's pathway back into this series is straight through bottom lane.
And it's Shun blind picking the Nidalee.
Pressure continues. 2K advantage for BLG. The center
Has to play off of a lot of these slows and a lot of this zone control from the rest of the team. So far, he's done well playing off bottom lane, off of On.
be mid. Mid going in on the side lane against Keen, just trying to get the equalizer out, expecting to back off. Or does he want to try to keep the play going? All these proc Keen forced to flash in the 1v1. The rest of the team descending. Pays ready to keep this going. Ben going back, wants to finish off the kill that he started. Ben! Clutch in the 1v1.
Way too close there for Keen. The whole team of Gen.G was headed down to the bottom side, and Bin is good for a kill.
And that means that, yes, Gen.G will get a second Dragon, but the top lane turret falls as the ultimate.
Arrow hits, but it hits Lahen's body blocking. Excuse me, not Lahen's. On, still trying to walk away. Shun coming over the wall, though, an extra 300 health from the Nidalee heal, and Lahen's and Chovy just can't finish the job. Movement speed forward from the way. On getting poked out. The tower going to take some damage, but the wave will soon be deleted.
That's one of the things that BLG is going to have to keep their eyes on. Chovy hasn't hit the point where he's really going to become a big threat, right? Only his first item just done. Knight also thanks that play towards bot side and the top lane turret.
Lens is flanking around here.
Has to be careful, of course. Volley across the team. Keen just doing what he can to clear the wave. The mid lane tower still standing as Canyon clears out the wolves.
Going down.
The pressure does.
Imagine that Ocean Soul is going to feel a lot better. Gen.G, though, they're already sitting on a Drake advantage, so instead they're going to try and play. And I think they're looking to
flash for the commit. Severing Bolt. Gen.G really trying to hard force here. Pull back onto On. Law there. Canyon stepping out.
Pace is low.
Abyssal dive. Chovy forced to flash. On getting lower and lower. Not going to have enough time to pop the thick skin. And suddenly Knight's caught out. Knight isolated. Severing Bolt gonna hit. Just a bit of extra damage. Lahen's now on the run. W hits. Slowed down. Now he's forced to flash. Shown off to the side of the Nidalee.
It's not enough.
Knight escaping. 9K getting lower.
They don't know.
Jack's on the side. Gen.G cannot see it coming.
He's got flash.
In
Bin
the
has
clutch.
flash.
And when it counts, Bin is here. Chovy flashless. They spot him in time, but now it is Elk who's been caught. It's a beautiful collapse from Gen.G. BLG thought they had the angle. Shun now firing back. Bin continuing to chase down Pace. Shun forced to flash away. TP coming in. Keen should just drop here, but an excellent route. Keen flashing out the follow from Bin. Bin wants to finish at the extra shield, an extra bit of time. Third Drake for Gen.G. BLG in the middle of the river, trying to run down Canyon. Chovy running as well. Good bit of fear. Canyon in the midst. The follow-up is instantaneous, but Knight turns it back, and On stands tall. The Q, the follow-up, the slow. Knight should just be able to finish this fire like Despair, but Despair for who?
And Keen's the only one who lives. Is he gonna die too? He's going down.
Elk chasing. Keen overheated, out of options.
The big thing here.
Elk thought to be careful though.
Baron is up.
Keen does a ton of damage. Will finally get the kill, the equalizer.
Baron is up. Baron is up. BLG They're going to try and take his objective for it because Chovy was playing it back, and we saw this the last time Gen.G played this Wei composition as well. You need to play it slow. Wei is so strong as the cannon gets the final order on the turret.
They tried. Break.
That's a TP invested as well. Chovy using his TP to try and contest mid-wave. But Gen.G right now just too far behind when it comes to gold. The item completions and the inhibs, but the real test comes in about 50 seconds. The second Baron was
Retake play.
Take play, knock up, interrupt onto Bin. Lee Sin goes in, kick back at the wall, and finishes him. Pays, killing spree. Gen.G, 1 kill already there. Now the knockout coming through though. BLG want to extend the fight, but a beautiful equalizer across the team. And now it's BLG being run down. Keen comes up. Clutch, the follow-up is incredible from Pays. Elk now forced to flash out, and it might be Gen.G who turned back to the Baron.
Chovy SCP,
Mid-wave.
so he might want to look for a back.
They're in enemy territory. How do they get back? BLG ready to fight. A single cooldown, a single misstep could turn it. BLG still have the poke composition.
The sustain there from the Senna, from the Nidalee, doing wonders for BLG.
Oh, nice! The spear fall doesn't connect, but it does not matter. The instant flash out from Lahans and Lawn knows this is his time, but Gen.G immediately fire back. 2 members down, 1 on both sides. The route onto Canyon. BLG not in position.
Misses.
Looking for the angle. The shock blast, the flash out from Canyon. Everything balanced in this moment in game 3. Gen.G retreating, calmed, cold, disciplined, knowing this could cost them, but Keen ready for the turn, ready for the setup, ready to try and burn down Knight. Canyon tries to follow, but he cannot do it.
The Nidalee heals him right back up. BLG, they've got an angle on Baron. They're going to the Dragon Soul.
And Gen.G can give this up, but I got a feeling that they won't.
BLG so determined to fight for this. On, kicked back, the follow-up isn't there. Canyon, too keen to start the play. The missile dive gonna connect on the Keen. It's a beautiful equalizer. The follow-up isn't there, and Knight is ready to punish, but they've turned back onto the Jace. They've taken him down. It's a double for Pays, and Gen.G can smell the soul. They can see it, they can taste it, and BLG will have to respect it as they back away.
That equalizer denied full access to BLG. They couldn't walk up. Gen should steal it.
No way.
Threatening. BLG don't have the vision, and Gen.G know it.
No wave.
On has to be the one to
5 seconds.
check. Bit of a slow. Lahans poking. A little bit of poke from the shockwave onto Lahans. Vulnerable, but again, the Ocean Soul just makes it so easy to sustain. On, getting chunked out. Chovy well and truly online. The arrow into the equalizer. It's a beautiful combo. On, taken out. Bin waiting for the perfect angle, but 1 is down. And in goes Bin. The flash forward. The counter strike. 1-2. But Pays desperate to turn it back. It's the fight for BLG. Bin comes up clutch.
Can they chase the rest of them down? Pays is cornered here.
He slowed down. I think he's gonna go.
Knight wants to finish the job.
Bin
Bottom of the
TP, no
division.
dash.
Bin takes down Lahans.
They're gonna get
down they go.
BLG, they got them all. They're gonna go for it, keeping the hopes of the LPL alive.
And it's Ben flashing on top of Chovy. Chovy, even with his flash, ends up going down. They're gonna look for the Ant Kings up in 15 seconds.
15
but I don't know
seconds.
if he alone can do enough. He can't try and
3
yield the
members.
wave.
The final push from BLG. Chengdu alive once again with the sounds of BLG. It will not be a 3-0. They will not go easy. BLG, bring it back.
The LPL has won the last 3.
Neil been so confident yesterday. Scaling for BLG, looking powerful. Chovy doing his best to match with the Azir, but very magic damage, heavy composition, easy itemization choice.
Lahans might be a dive target here.
Bought it. Can twisted advance to dodge the initial CC, but he doesn't dodge the hook, and that's crucial. He does, however, get the spear. Aftershock is there, and the dive fumble.
no.
The first blood, Lahans! Gift wrap for him. In every single game in the finals thus far, BLG gonna look to get an edge there. Is on, Hex flashes into mid, and Keen tries to overheat at the right time to punish Bin.
Gen.G could make a play onto the Nautilus here.
Keen.
Keen caught out, hookshot, the wall dive connecting, running for his life now. Just gets deleted in an instant. Excellent movement.
Wave is gonna crash as well. Keen and has to go back, but instead of sticking around here, so there's gonna be a lot of gold lost.
Equalizer dash. A little bit extra poke. Cleanse still there. Out cleansing a little bit late. He's still gonna get hit. Lightning crash coming in, flashing out. But there is Lahans. 2.3k gold lead. A double kill for the Maokai.
TP.
Coming in. Knight covering the dive. Bin is there, and what?
Barely remain standing, so Gen.G members definitely have their eyes on that cash in.
Won't be able to. Shun.
Gonna get
slowed.
slowed, ghosted after. Keen just wants to run the Italy down. Burning, ticking Canyon wants to find the angle on the kick. He doesn't even need it. Dash forward. Gets a little bit extra damage, finishes him off, but Bin, now it's the 1v1. Well played to turn it back onto Keen. Canyon versus Bin, but Bin is gonna be a little bit stronger.
Should be able to get the turret though, so I don't think they're gonna be feeling too bad about that one. Bin still waiting around, maybe looking for a snipe of some sort.
Oh, Pays.
Pays very squishy.
Oh, are they gonna look for
Taking
a flank?
their time. TP won't work. They want to stick around. On is here. Hook shot. Pays flashes out, but now it's Canyon who's going to be sacrificed. He gets him back into the center. So much damage coming in from Bin, but now Lehens is ready to follow up. Shield back. Flash back from Canyon. It's too damn clean, but now it's Pays who's in trouble. Pays who's running for his life. The root comes in, but it's a little bit too late. The hook shot, the wall dive. Bin wants to follow. Holding on.
He's gonna get out as well.
Attack sweep. My God, what a play.
Oh, and Bin, because he's drawing so much attention, Elk just gets his way with the mid lane turret. Zeri skating out.
Gonna give a bit of information here, but it's Bin off to the side.
The flank.
Pays vulnerable on
The
his
TP.
lonesome. TP in, they're trying to cover the mid wave. Now they're gonna flash in, the disengage coming out from Lehens. Hextech ultimatum, and it's Knight in the back line, trying to delete Canyon. Sidestep is good. On, frontlining by himself, and Keen manages to get one back. It's a shutdown for Knight as Keen takes out On.
Another attempted trap on a tower kill there. BLG this time around though, they only grabbed the one. They barely took down Lehens, and it's enough for Gen.G to still get the objective.
When it comes to gold, obviously a trade up for BLG. Lehens way more resources on than Ondu, but it's the stalling of that Maokai that again proves to be pivotal.
Yeah, they got the bounty off his head,
won
but
this
Gen.G,
turret.
pretty critical for Gen.G to stop the dragon stacking, and they teleport in to ensure that they can guarantee this mid tower.
It is just Lehens.
If you didn't have that opening on the side, they wouldn't get their extra gold, and right back out to the side lane turret. Demolitionist Tristana does her work.
Bottom lane, but this tower is gonna drop quick. Gen.G, do they want to try to do anything here other than buy space for Canyon to take the top lane tier 1? Tower will fall. Herald consumed. Tier 1 for tier 2. And finally, they have that beefy frontliner who can do so with Lehens so far ahead of the clock. 2 items now. Lehens looks like he's found the pick. Nice root on, caught out, and again, he doesn't have any money. He's just a squishy support. Gen.G take down On.
Might be the start sign here for Gen.G. At the very least, you want to try and force a response. They don't have Maokai ult though. That's a big cooldown gone, and Shun is alive.
Ready to go over the wall. 10K getting lower. Gen.G wanting to claw their way back into this game. Keen in the fight. TP coming in from Bin. But is it too late? Forte getting
Shun.
lower. Shun, can he get it? Nice equalizer to dissuade the play. Gen.G not certain if they want to burn it down. They don't have the info, and then Italy, the spear is going to connect. He can try and get into the pit. Chovy still tanking the Baron. Chovy getting lower and lower. But Canyon, the kick back into the wall is clutch. Bin deleted. Knight has to run, but Chovy could be in trouble. Shun hunting off to the side, on the way back in. Knight still living for far too long, but finally Gen.G will find the kill they're looking for. Shut down for Canyon, and now On has been caught out. A beautiful turn back from Gen.G. The spear will not connect, and the Nautilus is burning once again. Shun, dash back.
It's the flash.
Flame spitter. Gen.G take the fight.
Picked up.
Look at Keen. The difference between this game and last game.
The power of a rumble not falling shows. Lehens steps up. 4 members here, guiding in, a 5th behind them. Keen, ready to overload. If BLG stick around too long, the Maokai out use. Excellent use of the equalizer. Lucky multiple members to get the cleanse out. Meanwhile, W forward denies the Nautilus ultimate. And the siege continues from the side of Gen.G.
Bin is split pushing. The Camille is trying to get something back here for BLG.
Recall. Keen's TP is about to come up, so even with him going in, I don't think there's a lot of counterplay. This Inhibit's gonna fall.
Stopwatch completed. Gen.G marching into the base of BLG. This could be the last stand.
Teleport, teleport.
Oh, they don't want to risk it, and I don't think they should. Finishing first the way that they did, unable to make it to finals, got upset twice, and now them on the rumble.
Canyon. On goes in, down goes Canyon. Good pick to kick things off. No real objective to
Lehens has teleport. They could double teleport. But Lehens are going to walk here.
Collapsing, equalizer across the entire way. Bin trying to get out, but Lehens already on the way in. Bin now knows that he has to turn. There's no way he can survive it. Maybe he can take one with him. The answer is hell no. Chovy grabbing the kill.
They're going to go straight for the tower now. They've got a cannon minion with them. That cannon minion right there will turn off the extra defense.
Push forward, on waiting. Elk finally getting a bit of armor penetration again, but Gen.G just continue to chip away at BLG.
More gold into the pockets of Gen.G. On goes in.
Back on, caught out, Pace coming over the wall. Good damage, lightning crash used by the Zeri, but Elk's got no room to move. He's been hit by the Maokai Ultimate Canyon. Body telling him yes, but he won't follow up on Elk Canyon. Happy to try and take the tier 2. Shun looking to interrupt, and Gen.G just continue marching forward.
Neither of them having a great time this time around, even though Chovy has been muted. It's them that are stepping up. Chovy is soloing the Dragon.
Split across the map. BLG
doesn't have TP,
over-focused,
it's kind of a
over-fixated on the Baron. Gen.G now backing up. Clean, again, disciplined. They don't overcommit.
Start it up.
Textbook League of Legends. Push out mid, gain vision control, and Shun is going to have to find the steal of a lifetime here.
Lance caught out, but not the ideal target whatsoever.
Shun!
Gets it! Kicked out! Slaps in the face of Gen.G! The pessimism! Big splitting! He gets the in-hit! BLG make the miracle happen and boosts off! God dang it.
About 45 seconds left on it, but they're going to be able to get this turret, get an empowered recall in, and then set up.
Backing up, Spear not going to hit.
Oh, they're going to let it go. They don't want to risk it.
There's too much pressure. Night push mid lane, the super minions in bottom lane, they give it up. No hope of the soul for Gen.G.
Tier 2 dropping as well. So much money now, soul point on both sides. 3 Drakes to 3. 34 minutes into the game. The gold's only 1,000 apart. It is on a knife's edge. Still, Gen.G walk forward. Kick connects. Bin off to the side. McKean is going to spot him. Tower erected. Gen.G ready to defend. Lahen's caught up by a brief kick. Bin still not in the fight. Gen.G stepping up. Big damage onto On caught up. Rooted. Chovy wants to make the play, but the flashback is everything. Double 80 carries. Ready to go. He goes golden. Pace trying to keep his mid laner alive, but Bin is still up. The GA still there. He's taking his time.
Death ball.
Stalking the prey of Gen.G, but BLG are getting lower and lower. The healing of the Senna is going to start to add up, and Gen.G have access to the Baron first. Shun has to be careful. The spear not going to hit.
They're going to try to go for it again. Last time, Shun got it. Lance got TP back in.
BLG gonna try and shove mid as quickly as they can and then rotate over.
Keen waiting, sees them walking into the choke, holding off as long as he can. Massive burst damage, but he's the one who goes golden. Lahen's now following up. Bin the GA, but it does absolutely nothing. Soldiers being sent forward by Chovy. Bin on the run. Shot down coming through from Elk. Finds the angle as Shun is still standing. Canyon trying to make a difference. Chovy in the midst of the fight, but Knight is still alive. Knight and Elk versus Gen.G. They come out on top. The GA not enough.
On's on his way.
What?
On chasing.
He's back. He's gonna find them.
Finds the angle. He finds the shutdown. Bing's back home for BLG.
And Knight went mid. Knight went to push the mid lane. Elk is gonna chase them down. Can he fight Canyon?
Elk refuses to lose. He demands a game
Knight is still
5.
mid. Knight is still mid. He's taking another in-hit.
Another in-hit drops. No TP. Not in time.
They're going to
25
keep that
seconds.
back. Pace is going to come back up though, but I don't think he can do anything against
Knight
Knight. He has to
tearing
wait.
through the towers. Again, he breathes life into Chengdu. The crowd going wild, but he can't finish the job. And Pace denies him the satisfaction.
Wait, but that might mean we're not done yet. Gen.G defended. Pace gets back up.
By time. Again, spear landing, good poke. Elk off to the side. Bin just wants to delete at least an inhibitor. Keen can't overcommit. They get the TP. They get the cancel. Pace now in trouble. On doing everything he can to try and interrupt. Already the inhibitor drops. Bin versus 2. Bin in the clutch in game 4. Goes in for the Nexus. Desperate to try and finish the Hexagon. He doesn't get it. Chovy denies him. Pushes him back. And keeps Gen.G in this.
Both teams have soul points.
The soul. They're going for the dragon. BLG want to deny the soul.
They're up a member, but is it enough? Shun, he gets spotted.
Chovy sees him. Shun steps up. Chovy says no. Dawning Shadow pays, getting the kill.
Oh, that's every soul for Gen.G.
They can soul and then they can Baron afterwards.
There's no wards in the base, only the wave. So as long as Gen.G keep track, 2 super waves coming their way, but 45 seconds on Shun, 28 seconds on
Gen.G back in time regardless. All you can do is steal away the red buff. You cannot afford to go down at this moment.
Chovy standing guard. Summoners up across the board. last fight. It was the AoE damage, Elk in particular, doing so much there. And Gen.G, you can see they don't want to make a mistake. They don't want this to go game 5. This match point for them means the world.
Marching in, gonna just try and delete the structure. They do so much damage. We're so late in the game. They have the Infernal Soul as well. They'll break open an inhibitor for free. BLG cannot find the angle to punish yet.
Baron recalls.
Double stacked super minions on bottom side. Lehen.
Hard to just move with confidence, but it's Gen.G who start the fight. Bin off to the side. What's his call? Does he want to go for the end? Does he want to stay?
He's just running.
Sprinting
He's just mainlining
as quickly as he can. He wants to stop the recall, but Keen is already TPing out. One member down. Gen.G. Bin going in. Keen wants to deny it. The Elder down. Gen.G holding the line and split across multiple sides. Pays is still up. Firing. Going golden, but should cut down by the power of the Elder. One last desperate gambit for BLG, and it fails completely.
Keen doesn't want to face check. Bin still looking, but Keen and Chovy standing guard at the Nexus.
The last push for either side. Chovy and Keen, who else to hold on to hope? The rest of the team holding the line. 7 years the LCK has waited. 7 years Gen.G has waited. A lifetime Chovy has waited. But he and Gen.G are your MSI champions.
We finally did it! And the man that shows no emotion hugs the rest of his team.